Welcome to another episode of Mr. Mustache Craps. I'm having a fantastic day. I certainly hope that you are too. Well, I'm back from a vacation, a nice cruise. Had the extreme pleasure of meeting one of my subscribers on the cruise. Great to hang out with him, to play with him. He was kind enough to do a short video, which I put on the beginning of this last episode that I published the other day. And I hope that maybe in the future I can meet a lot more of you. So today I'm just going to have a general practice with Madeline. Hi, Madeline.
Hello.
Great to have you back. And so today there's no real special teaching involved. I'm sure I'll put betting strategies up, probably more than just mine, so we can do comparisons. And I'm going to chat a little bit about craps etiquette. It seems quite often after trips, I get frustrated because of people who I tend to think they just don't realize about craps etiquette. So, anyways, I'm starting with a hard way set with the 4s on top and 1s on the back side. And we'll see how that goes. I have not warmed up yet today, so hopefully I'll do okay. Hard 6. That's a good start. So again, for all new players and refreshers for other players, craps etiquette, I mean, there's not like there's a whole lot of rules that need to be involved. But when you're finding a spot on the table, especially when the table is full, it's really not cool, 628, it's really not cool to start muscling your way in between two players so you can get the spot that you want, especially when those other two players are in the middle of the roll. And on top of that, especially when the one of the players is picking up the dice and in the motion of swinging, doing a backswing to throw the dice, and they come in and 50 on this, physically bumping you out of the way. All right, that's beyond the whole craps etiquette sort of thing. And unfortunately, this did occur with one player a couple times on this last trip, which was very frustrating. And that just went beyond the whole point of the craps etiquette. That's just being an inconsiderate human being. 213.
Don't be an a-hole.
Well, yeah, that's one way of putting it. Thank you, Madeline. But anyways, yeah, it was just extraordinarily rude. And then, muscling in, trying to push players out the way so they could play. And once he 415, once he found the spot, he wasn't like the world's best player either. Now I have my off days and off throws, so I'm not going to judge on that. But it was just like, if he came in and he was like a professional dice thrower, and just run the table, that would have been really great. But even then, that doesn't excuse poor gamemanship and poor etiquette. 213. So always be mindful of that. If a player is throwing and the point is on, ask the thrower, do you mind if I place a bet? And if they say no, don't be offended by it, because there's lots of superstition involved in our game that we love so much. 628 again. And just that sort of thing. And I do drink, but I'm very conscientious about not holding my drink over the table. For one thing, I don't like getting fussed at, but also I don't want to damage the table or potentially have that, who knows, somehow affect the gameplay. 314. And I do smoke. And if I'm at a table where you can smoke, which, yes, they do exist, I will not smoke at the table. I'll step away from the table. And that's just a general being considerate of others who are not smokers. But I have seen What's that? Heart 8. Nice. I have seen people come up and they're just standing right there, and smoke is just drifting into everyone's faces, and so that can be something that ruins people's day. So just general consideration of other people and players. Hard 4.
Oh, you're liking the hard way today.
Yeah. And I'm going to pause the recording for just a minute because I have a delivery person at my door. Please forgive me. We will be back momentarily. Okay, so sorry for that. As I said, I had a delivery person show up on my front door. So I apologize for the interruption. We haven't done any more throwing or anything, obviously. So enough about my ranting about craps etiquette. I do have a whole video under my educational tutorial section that touches on them. 6, 4, 10. And if you can read through that. And who knows, I might make a whole nother one, but I've ranted enough in other videos too. But the trip overall was wonderful. Had some really good craps play. Met some new people along with one subscriber. Oh, 6, 7 now. Okay, well, that's okay.
You had a good run.
Yeah, that was a good run. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a respectable roll. I'm also considering taking one of my old videos and probably doing like a compilation of like really good long roll and then short rolls and medium length rolls. So one that's like maybe a 6 or 7 roll video, and then one of the ones that's about 12 rolls, 13 rolls, and then one that's in the 20s, and doing a 4-way comparison of the strategies, like the iron cross, 3-point molly, my betting strategy, feed the outside, and just see how they all stack up in comparisons. Because when you have a good long roll, you're pretty much going to, and no matter what strategy you're going to use, you're going to make some money. If it's a very short roll, well, pretty much any strategy, other than 0.7 out for mine, you might break even, might not. But I think it would be an interesting study to do. So I'm going to work on one of those for you. But other than that, I guess we're going to call it a session for today. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Please remember to subscribe, share, like. You are the lifeblood of my channel. You've been helping me to grow tremendously, and I appreciate it and love you all so much for that. Please continue to, and please continue to watch videos. Have an awesome day and be safe.